Anyway, welcome back into the second bank holiday weekend update. We're going to have a look at the GFS extended range this evening, see what it's showing for the late spring bank holiday weekend, which is coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend. This, as I said, is still in the extended range of the GFS model, so we're just using model this week for trends, and then as we get through to next week, we'll be able to look at in more depth at the detail of how things may be panning out. The first update was for quite a cool and unsettled bank holiday weekend. Didn't come out great, the first update. Wasn't a washout by any means, but very much in a par with what we had really for the May Day bank holiday weekend. Sort of about changeables, quite cool type weather pattern. It'll be interesting to see what the second update is showing. I'll get on with that in a moment. Just say about the ads. There's links to articles on all pages at GavsLovers.com. Have browser widgets. Any articles that you're interested in, click through. You have to go and read the article. Thanks so much for doing that. There's video ads on all the pages. They open out within the content. When you watch them, they'll close back up again. Thanks so much for getting involved and doing that. So here we are. We begin on Saturday the 23rd of May at the start of the long weekend, and well, this is a bit of a different type pattern compared to what we normally see later in May. We've got a lot of ridging out in the Atlantic and going up towards Greenland. Got a trough of low pressure over Scandinavia. That's bringing down a northerly wind. It really is a northerly wind, that. If you follow the isobars back, the air there is originating somewhere over top of the North Pole, somewhere up here. So that's a proper northerly coming down across the country, and unsurprisingly, it is bringing very cool air for the time of year. So that is the -5 isotherm there digging in across Scotland and Northern Ireland. That would be cold enough for showers to be wintry, particularly over high ground. And for the end of May, that is quite unusual. All places are very cool with that northerly wind. There's showers coming down with that as well, so there will be sunshine and showers. I think overall, southern east parts of the country will probably get the best of dry and bright weather on that sort of scenario. It will be the north and the west exposed to that northerly wind that will get the worst of it because it's too far away for that kind of detail. Temperatures are very, very cool indeed. So across England and Wales, we're just struggling up into the teens, somewhere around 11, 12, 13 degrees. Scotland and Northern Ireland really stuck in single figures. Quite incredible, really, for the 23rd of May. Notice how hot it is, by the way, to the east of Europe and in the southeast. So somewhere like the Balkans here, being indicated to be up to 38 degrees. That's 100 Fahrenheit. And wherever you get one part of Europe very cool, you'll normally get a corresponding part of Europe which is very, very warm. It's one of nature's sort of balancing acts that it's always looking for equilibrium. As I explain in the videos all the time, nature and the weather is always looking for equilibrium. Can't find it really, but where you get one place that's very cool, you'll tend to get another place that's very hot. And on this particular solution for GFS, it really is very, very hot down in the east and the southeast of Europe. Anyway, I digress with all of that. Here we go into Sunday, the 24th of May, and we keep that northerly wind going. So not a lot going on really. It's just the same pattern with the ridging in the Atlantic going up to Greenland, bring down this northerly across the country. So the air remains very cool. -5 isotherm is still in there across Scotland. Northern Ireland still cold enough for showers to be wintry. And especially quite a few showers coming down across the country. Actually, that's probably over the top for that sort of northerly wind. I don't think it will be that bad, particularly for England and Wales. But for the north, it could be really quite showery indeed. We start off with a risk of a frost season with the minimum temperatures overnight, Saturday into Sunday. So there is a risk of frost there across parts of the country. By day, temperatures very, very, very disappointing. Just level of 12 for England and Wales, 5 to 8 across Scotland. And then we finish up on Bank Holiday Monday itself, still in this northerly wind, and the high pressure is actually going further north in towards Greenland, so still bringing down this northerly across the country. The air remains very cool with that. There's showers across the country as well. It's not a washout of the weekend, and this is something that we saw on the first update. We're not looking at sort of a washout of the weekend at the moment on the solutions that we're seeing. Just showery, changeable, and particularly with tonight's update, Very, very cool. These are minimum temperatures. Again, there's a frost risk to start with on Bank Holiday Monday, and by day temperatures barely up into teens Celsius across England and Wales, and stuck in single figures across Scotland. So that's a very, very cool update. It's not a washout of an update. It's not a disaster by any means. There would be useful weather around, particularly down in the south. You'd be able to get out and enjoy the weekend. You need to put a coat on, but you would be able to get out and about it. We've had worse weekends in terms of rainfall, but the temperatures are something quite special on this GFS one. It's probably over top. I think we'll struggle to have it that cool at the end of May. So I would suspect if this did come off, it probably wouldn't be as bad in terms of the temperatures as bad as shown. But a changeable, cool update for the second update, and it follows on from the first update. We have a trend. We'll do it again on Thursday evening and see what that update's showing. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.